Hi there! As a part of AgilePoint's version 10 release, we're happy to announce Lookup support for OpenAI-compatible large language models. Now, we covered these as a part of prior videos focused around process activities and control towers. But if you're hearing this name for the first time, there are a number of large language models that support the OpenAI API, and as a result, will be supported by this integration. So let's get started by creating an access token. So I've moved into Manage. Under App Builder, I have Global Access Tokens. So what we'll do here is create a globally reusable token that can be shared across applications and developers and has its own permission framework. But bear in mind, we can always create app-level tokens. So the configuration is pretty straightforward. We'll give our token a name, optionally a description, provide the base URL and API key, and then enter the model that we'll be using. Now, when I enter the model here at the access token level, this will simplify ongoing maintenance as I have one place to change my model as opposed to across a number of applications, lookups, process activities, or control towers. From there, we'll populate the request header information, and if we're creating this for the first time, go ahead and test the connection and click Save. Okay, so let's move into our sample application. So as you're seeing here, it's pretty straightforward. But what we want to do is invoke our LLM at the form level. So we'll move into our form. Now the use case for today will be to extract relevant metadata from an uploaded document. So what you'll see me do is upload a document using the file upload control, which triggers one of AgilePoint's out-of-the-box JavaScript helper methods to convert that document into text and store it into a hidden control. Now our lookup is triggered based on that event, so when this field changes, we'll see our lookup fire, and again, we'll invoke our large language model. Now, since I already have one configured, I do want to drag and drop a new auto lookup just to show you some initial configuration. So moving under Configure, I'll click the plus icon. We'll select our OpenAI-compatible large language model. And here you're seeing I would go ahead and select the access token that I'd like to use. Now from here, we can pick it up with our previously configured auto lookup. And again, this is going to fire when that hidden field is populated. Moving into Configure, I've previously configured my lookup, but let's walk through the configuration. So again, I'm using the model that I've selected at the access token level, initial model parameters, and then moving into the system instructions. Now, if you've seen our other videos on process activities or control towers, this configuration dialog will work the exact same way. So as you're seeing here, the overall goals and mission are to accurately extract structured metadata from, in this case, a statement of work. Skills relate to contract parsing, project scoping, milestone recognition, and JSON formatting. The context or input is going to be the entire agreement text, various instructions, in my case, no quality verification, and then the output being a JSON structure. Okay, the request or context again is going to be the entire agreement text as stored in our hidden control. And the response has been intelligently carried over from our system instructions. So you're seeing that same JSON structure here, and you'll see that I've mapped that back to my AgilePoint form schema. No error messages configured in this case. So with that, we now understand how to configure this lookup. I did mention that this lookup will fire when a related field value changes, which is when the text is populated in that hidden control. Okay, so moving into our interface, we'll go ahead and upload the document. So now JavaScript is converting this document into text and populating the hidden control that we discussed, which will trigger our lookup. So as you can see now, the lookup is firing, and we should have the results back from our LLM in just a moment. Okay, so here you're seeing high-level details about the statement of work, which tells us that everything is coming back as expected from our OpenAI-compatible large language model, all of the project and budget details, as well as timeline, milestones, signatories, and so on. Okay, so with that, that's going to conclude the content for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this now gives you a better understanding of one, how to connect through an OpenAI compatible large language model via an access token and invoke that model from your AgilePoint form. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you soon.